So you can see the photo I shared to you.
Yes, I can see the photo you share with me.
Yeah, and share the photo to everyone. Yeah, let's say hello to everyone in this day morning.
Hi everyone. Yeah, nice to see you all again.
Yeah.
So the last live stream, I have started to use my phone as my camera. So now I am perfecting it in a way. Yeah, so we are good to go. So right, first of all, I think I need to clean my camera. It's a little bit blurry now.
Yeah. And then Mr. Nicholas, can you share me the price of Bitcoin and the date today? It's 12
Right. So
October 12. Yeah.
the date today is I hope you guys can see me. All right.
Yeah.
Today is 12. 12, right? 12.
Yeah.
12. So now we are nearly 0820. I'll change that later. So for BTC, BTC is 5.6. Just now it was 5.7.
Yeah, 569.
Just 20 minutes ago it was 5.7 plus. So 5.6, 900.
Yeah.
Right. Wow, that's a weird color. Man. Five. Right. So for ETH is and BNB. ETH is now 3489. 3489. 407. So now the time is 0818. This is Singapore time.
Yeah.
And these are the information for today. You can see that BTC in our previous live stream, it was like what 53,000. 53,000 is kind of like high in comparison to 1-2 weeks ago, but it was still a little bit off our mark of 58,000, which I did buy something during the last high. But the thing is, now we are hanging about 50,000, which is a good thing, which means it is indicating that the market is the Bitcoin market is moving a little bit more optimistically than 2-3 weeks ago, where everything is pretty unsure, and not to even mention a couple of months back where it hit really low. Yeah, so that's about it for the price today. What we can see here, 12th October. Yeah. So, Mr. Richard, do you have something for us to share with us?
Yeah. As you see the picture, you will see two people. One is a small guy. We say, told you it's a bubble, and the line is his on the line. That's the line of the fiat. Yeah, the lines of the fiat on the way to go down to the cliff. Yeah, and then we see one more guy is an orange guy. He's also in the way to the top, and the pictures will tell you everything about the markets right now. Yeah, we all can see, and people will focus, will know that the US market and U.S. government is now is waiting for the approval of the debt. That means the debt ceiling. They want to increase the debt ceiling in U.S. And later I will show you some articles, some news, and say about that. Uh, Based on the U.S. Government website, they explain federal debt has reached its ceiling. What does it mean? What does it mean? It means the Fed they want to if the government want the Fed prints more money, they need to see the ceiling. If it's reached the ceiling, it means you cannot it's impossible for you to print more money. Yeah, and now we need to wait until next week to see how's the Congress, how the government approve for printing more money because now the total debt of the U.S. is reached about 28 trillion. Let let me share to you this 28.
Yeah, I remember it's definitely above 25 trillion.
Yeah, that's right. And
It has never came down. It has always been moving on the upside. In other words, they have a lot of debt that you take them nearly forever to repay.
yeah, that's right. And we see it's a 20 trillion last year, and now it's reached to 28 trillion. It's reached 28 now, stand at 28 trillion. It means that within 1 year they have printed out 8 trillion.
Yeah,
Uh,
wow.
yeah, that's very that is the that's show the picture of this. It means the fiat, the cash is now it look like the paper, the natural paper. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
it's a risky game for them
yeah,
to print so much. Of course, uh, if if the whole world is using US dollar to
yeah,
buy sell things, that's fine. But that's not the case. You know, Singapore we have our own currency. China have their own currency. There's only maybe a couple of countries that are using US dollar as their own currency, and that is not enough. But the fact that they are printing so much to counter the economy, to counter COVID, to counter a lot of things, uh, plus at the same time they have a lot of very high unemployment rate, which is quite a thing, quite a concern actually. Yeah, so them to print this much to do what? To go into to go into the pocket of some people. I don't know.
yeah. And I also can see some of the centralized you, stuff like you may can see when we share some information about the crypto or Bitcoin and the YouTube and the other centralized thing they block. They don't want we share much information about this. That's why there's an article say about the bomb Apollo. He's one of the influencer. His YouTube channel has been blocked with no reason, with no explanation, and after that, after a few hours, recover. Um, yeah, because some explanation from YouTube to share to say you have violated the term and condition of the YouTube. Yeah, it's so ridiculous, something like that. I also have some similar action. That means in similar situation like that. When I share the Bitcoin Miami, and then it's blocked automatically when there's El Salvador. They uh, they approve Bitcoin as a legal legal entity. And now we will see a lot of news about that, about there's no reason when YouTube they block his channel, yeah, and he explained on his Twitter, yeah. And if you want to know more, what's reason, because we are the one to share the cryptocurrency of Bitcoin, our market. But YouTube, Facebook, and the other centralized company, social network, they doesn't like it, and they can block you anytime. Last last few weeks, YouTube, Facebook has lost shut down twice in 1 week. It's make a lot of people feel,
Oh,
yo,
twice in 1 week.
yeah, twice in 1 week,
It must have affected a lot of people. Yeah,
yeah,
I only know about it once, but I didn't know about the second time. So
yeah,
some friends from group chat in Telegram, they will say, "Oh, lucky is, thank goodness we are using Telegram. We are not using WhatsApp or,
yeah. That's
or
why,
Facebook." Yeah, because at the end of the day, WhatsApp belongs to Facebook now, so it's kind of like they can control anything you
yeah.
do on WhatsApp, or
WhatsApp
they
and
can they
Instagram,
can
yeah,
eavesdrop and watch what you do on WhatsApp. Yeah,
yeah. That's why Facebook also have some issue, and the U.S. government want they separate the services. Don't link Facebook with WhatsApp and Instagram, something like that. Because if Facebook is down, WhatsApp, Instagram also down. Yeah, it's the people may not get connected, but in as I hear in the news, the Facebook CEO explained that yeah, uh, the we have so many reasons to add, that means the system has some issue, and then they they have out of services for a few hours. Yeah, it's
yeah.
so that you must rely on our service. yeah, yeah,
Maybe perhaps they are trying to test, how
yeah, yeah,
many people's life will be affected without
yeah.
us. It's like, come on. If there's no Facebook, someone will come up with something else.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. And now we back to our topic about the Bitcoin price target 100,000 return. And we see some of the other charts on the chart. This this show Bitcoin is going to the next wave. This wave is going up further. So let's see how it can go further. And we also can find some of the other uh, this chart. I hope you can see it's a
Yeah,
reserve
I can see it.
Bitcoin reserve in exchange. It's so that people they are buying more Bitcoin and they take out from the exchange. Now this price of Bitcoin and this reserve, this BTC on exchange reserve. Now the BTC on exchange reserve lower, and we can go to see there's some we see in the Bitcoin. Let me refresh this to see how's the price now. Right, on the coin market cap is 57,000, and we can see it's still on a high demand. It's mean high demand, and the dominant of Bitcoin is now increasing. The dom of Bitcoin now, Bitcoin reached the total market cap is 1 trillion. 1 trillion. Uh, you can see here the chart here 1 trillion, and one when the price of Bitcoin go up like this, and we also can see some of the other opposites say we all can remember Chem Demon. Chem Demon based on the CNBC, they say Bitcoin is worthless. You know why? You know why he also always he's the one who always anti-Bitcoin.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because his he has his own currency for the JP Morgan. The based on the article is shared to us that the services for his client for the client of the GP client is GBM coin. Um, it's it's the GBM coin is may link together with the crypto market, and then that's the reason why he always criticize Bitcoin, and uh, he want to promote his own cryptocurrency. Yeah, that is this GBM coin. He will launch the GBM coin, and
J
and
J J. Can you scroll up a little bit? What coin again? J what?
JBM.
JBM.
Yeah, JBM is JP Morgan.
JPM coin.
Yeah,
So they literally they are going to come up with their own coin.
yeah, that's right. But
Wow.
it's depend on the regulation because nowadays in US a lot of so many company they want Bitcoin ETF. That means the client will go through the company to purchase to hold Bitcoin to hold crypto, and with the JP Morgan they say no, we don't do like that. We will issue the JP Morgan coin to let you buy it, and we use that coin to increase the value of this. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the thing he want to do because in his opinion, he says Bitcoin is raised from illegal activity and it's maybe some illegal entity. So he also said he afraid from China or the elsewhere. Yeah, that's the reason a lot of people worry about this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This move, actually, when you look at it, it kind of like I believe this will signal a
yeah,
beginning of a lot of other private banks to come up with their own to develop their own coin. You know,
yeah, that's right.
yeah. Uh, so if I own a bank, ABC Bank, I would call it ABC Bank Coin. Yeah. So the thing is, of course, you see China disallowing Bitcoin. They banned Bitcoin or something like that. Uh, uh, or was it? Yeah, and then US trying to say, oh, they're basically looking at each other. This guy is not doing so, we shall not. This guy is banning, so maybe we should ban. Oh, this guy is doing CBDs, maybe we should do CBDC as well. But then at the end of the day, company banks like JP Morgan, that
Yeah,
they come up with JPM coin, right? Yeah. So
yeah,
of course, what part of the main reason I believe is that because the whole world is now so walking on eggshells around this Bitcoin thing, yeah,
yeah,
and of course you see because maybe China, they
yeah,
banned Bitcoin. And this Bitcoin is widely being propagated to be high chance having people use it for illegal means or illegal deals, illegal transaction, and all this kind of thing. So, of course, I mean, if I'm a bank, I'll try to find a way around this Bitcoin thing, create my own, and say no. We are not going to trade with this Bitcoin. We are going to trade with our coin. But if you have perhaps Bitcoin related things, just convert it into our coin.
yeah, that's right.
That's a way for them to encourage their own user, their own customer to be part of their cryptocurrency and digital currency movement. Yeah. So at the end of the day, these are just in my own opinion, these are just uh, the beginning of a lot of things, a lot of new things. In fact, that's coming up for the future. Yeah. So
Yeah.
you see, where is my the other page? I saw something. Yeah. So because you see when Bitcoin first started out, 2008. Yeah. So the 13 years ago. Yeah. It takes some time for a lot of companies to even get on track and realize, oh, this Bitcoin thing is actually good for a lot of things. Yeah, so there's a period of time where uh, people are trying to mainstream blockchain technology.
Yeah.
The technology that is behind Bitcoin is called blockchain.
Yeah.
So we have kind of like past the point where people are trying to make blockchain a mainstream application or a mainstream technology behind a lot of new projects. For example, you now see JP Morgan or whichever, they all have all these new projects, new developments coming up that is backed by blockchain technology. So
Yeah.
you see how far things had gone from then to now. You know that we are probably at a shift in point where now with this blockchain we create
Yeah.
our own CBDC. Now
Yeah.
we ban Bitcoin, but Bitcoin blockchain
Yeah.
was created to build Bitcoin, right? So now, because of blockchain, now we use blockchain to create
Yeah.
CBDC. So we ban this Bitcoin
Yeah.
so we can use CBDC. I mean, yeah, in a natural flow of how things work for government. If I'm the government, I probably do the same thing, because I don't
Yeah.
want my fiat economy to suffer because of this guy. Because a lot of people think this guy is a digital gold. Bitcoin is a digital gold. Where's my Bitcoin again? Uh,
Yeah.
Bitcoin, no, different direction. Bitcoin, they say is a digital gold. Yeah, of course they try to make it gold color. Yeah, but the thing is, uh, it definitely will still be for some time, and will eventually, I believe, it will eventually be treated as just digital gold.
Yeah.
Whereas in terms of daily transaction, we will start to use digital yuan, digital USD, digital Sing dollar, digital whatever, whatever you can think of.
Yeah. That's why, Mr. Nicholas. That's why, of course, they want their own digital thing to manage their own world. That
Yeah,
means, yeah, in my own house, I want to use my own token, own family token to choose inside. With outside, we will agree something the other time. Like nowadays, US have some issue with the ceiling and the other, and a lot of wealthy person they are going to find the other asset uh,
yeah.
to find,
So
yeah.
yeah, so on top of the things that I mentioned earlier on, uh, after making blockchain that technology underpinning crypto, right? After
Yeah.
making blockchain a mainstream thing, now it seems like the world is trying to move into the next phase of what they call, what some people will say is evolution
Yeah.
of a cryptocurrency investment.
Yeah.
Yeah, so by making cryptocurrency an investable asset, like how, like what JP Morgan is doing right now. They are
Yeah,
trying to
that's right.
make cryptocurrency an investable asset, a clear investable asset, instead of saying, oh, you go to Bitcoin, but no, now you come to me, we have this crypto, it's investable, you can invest in all this cryptocurrency. If I'm the bank, I'll do the same thing as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and now I go to this. I shared to you this article. This one is really interesting. It's about the company in US in another world that hold crypto, hold Bitcoin. Yeah,
Wow, this is good information.
yeah. And we will see nowadays. We see the US and Canada also have the DE is Denmark, right? Also hold some of the
DE,
other.
yeah, Denmark.
Yeah,
usually is.
yeah, and we see from the top macro strategy also 114,000. Now we see some of the other company from Hong Kong, the company from Norway, from
Oh
Canada,
no, yeah,
Australia
sorry,
also have.
a little bit correction. This Bitcoin Group SE is from Germany. I don't know why they, yeah, it's from Germany.
This from Germany.
ADE.ADEDE, that's from Germany.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, from Germany, right?
yeah, probably meant Deutsche or something like this.
Deutsche, yeah, Deutsche, yeah, correct, Deutsche. And
Deutsche.
then Deutsche, Thailand also we can see the block group from Thailand also hold around 122 Bitcoin. Yeah. We also can see some the other small company also hold. The government also hold it. We also can see his Bulgaria. They hold 213,000.
Oh, Bulgaria have 213,000 BTC. Whoa, okay.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And Ukraine government they hold 46,000. El Salvador 700.
El
Georgia,
Salvador still have a long way to go.
yeah, the Georgia have a 66. Yeah, that is some of the other this government, and we also can go to the ETF. Like the ETF home, we can see the rate scale is one of the big giant. They own 654,000 Bitcoin. Yeah, this Bitcoin Trust is one of the biggest company that's they hold crypto Bitcoin nowadays. They have the ETF services, to US uh, to in US, and to the US citizen. They can buy Bitcoin through the Bitcoin ETF, some the other services from them. That's why with the when we see the crypto Bitcoin have some in the storm, is also coming from the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. Sometimes they need to sell out their asset and buy in the asset. Yeah, that's one. That's from the ETF. Yeah, we go together with the ETF nowadays. We see SEC, US government approve a lot of ETF application, and we can see so many ETF company around the world, uh, from Canada, from EU, from Switzerland, yeah, from Brazil. They also do the ETF services, and they hold some amount of the Bitcoin to sell to their client. Yeah, this website is very useful for you to do
Yeah,
the research.
interesting
More, yeah.
information.
Yeah, and I hope you also can take more time to this more from this. And by the way, we back to our last. That means our last article, our last information we want to share about the crypto. We also want to say a little bit thing about how about the altcoin, alternative coin.
Alternative.
Yeah, because when the Bitcoin go up, all the altcoin is in the red issue. Yeah, because the capital of the fund is moving from the altcoin to Bitcoin, and when the Bitcoin go high, the next target, uh, after that, the altcoin will follow. Yeah. Let me see. Let me go to some article. Here after else.
The altcoins are basically a little bit like following the trail of Bitcoin movement,
Yeah, yeah,
right? So Bitcoin will usually go up first, and then the altcoin will slowly follow because they're like, what? Oh, let's see whether this Bitcoin guy will fall down or not. If he doesn't fall down, then we can follow.
Yeah, it's also some of my friend the other asked me about how about the Binance because next next 2 week, the Binance will start
Yeah,
the services in Singapore and will affect the price of the BNB. Maybe a little bit because
maybe just
yeah because the Binance they say that they have no headquarter. That means no central office in anywhere around the world. That means if they don't serve the services in this country, the other country also can access the website and do trade, or they can
yeah,
switch to the Binance decentralized chains. And at the current now for the Singaporean people, they citizen, if they want to access Binance service, the best advice they just use, yeah, simple, use the VPN to switch the location country
yeah,
to
of
Malaysia
course.
or Indonesia. Can access the website, can trace easily. One more thing, when I do the research, um, we also can when we go to the B2B services, we can do the B2B in the other pair. Now they remove the SGD pair, but we know that the Brunei, Singapore, and the Singapore dollar also the same. That is a trick. They can switch to the B2B BND is a Brunei dollar, and you can trace on it easily.
Yeah, yeah.
Also
Because
the second,
Brunei and Singapore have some agreement since a few decades ago, where $1, one Singapore dollar will be equal to one Brunei dollar, no matter what. That's a good
yeah,
thing.
yeah,
Sometimes in the market, you receive Brunei dollar in change.
yeah.
Yeah,
This information is coming from the Binance support. It says Binance B2B support of Brunei dollar BNB. Yeah, this
it sounds like Binance token BS
yeah,
BND. So I think if they do a digital BND, they'll do very well.
yeah, yeah.
I'll be
That's
the
right.
first one to buy.
Yeah, yeah. But the BND is also similar with the Singapore dollar.
Yeah,
You
of course. You just
you
keep
can
some BND if they have digital BND. You just keep them. You can use them for a lot of purpose. No?
yeah, yeah. No, this is in the fiat. This means that when you purchase some USDT to BND, the people they will credit into your bank account in Singapore. Yeah, in Singapore dollar. Yeah, it's no different. Yeah, some of the people they don't know. They say, "Oh, I also worry about the BND. I also don't know what is about." So I say, I just keep learning from them.
Yeah, usually these are the younger generation people. The older generation people, they're like us and above.
Yeah.
They'll be like, it's been 1 to 1 for a long time. Then the younger generation will like, what? Can we use Singapore dollar in?
Yeah,
Can we use Brunei dollar here? No, I don't know. Yeah,
yeah,
so
of
of
course.
course you can.
Yeah, that is one of the way for you to go through the B2B and something like that. Yeah,
Yeah,
learning.
come to think of it, 1 to 1 currency, it'll be a boring thing to. I mean, I wonder how expensive or how affordable is their things there in Brunei. I've never been to Brunei. I mean, maybe you can ask some friends who have been to Brunei. Yeah, so for Singapore $1 and there $1, it's the same, right? So hopefully the things there are more affordable. You can go there and buy a lot of things, whatever.
I
But
have
it's a
tried
small
before.
country though.
It's also smooth transactions, smooth doing with
Yeah,
to when you trade with the other people B2B. Yeah,
yeah,
it's very simple. With similar people, same with the pair SGD, the same. You can go there and make a choice if you want to buy some USDT or the other cryptocurrency to to do some the other investment. Yeah. And then I think we go to this to see how's the price. Okay, we go to know what is the what is let me see what is the support level and resistance level. Yeah, we can see with the Bitcoin the resistance level is around 64,000. ATS is 64, good challenge, all-time high 64,000. And the if it's black, that means the support level is 52,000.
Yeah.
52,000.
Hopefully, in 1 week or 2 weeks' time, they can break that ceiling.
Yeah, that's why. If they break the ceiling, if the Federal Reserve they can extend the debt ceiling, that means the price Bitcoin go higher, go further. If not, the price Bitcoin will have some issue, maybe bouncing down a little bit.
Yeah.
And how about the ETS? ETS is could reach the target 4,006 and resistance, strong
Right.
resistance S4000, strong resistance. And
Yeah. Let's hope that they
yeah,
really move in that direction,
yeah,
because I think I still have a little bit of ETH that is purchased at 4,003.
oh, oh,
Because I
that's why,
usually purchase at different phases. So
yeah,
sometimes when it comes down, even though I have not sold the one that I bought high, I'll still buy some. So when it go up
yeah,
again, I can offload those that I bought at low price. Yeah.
yeah. Also, it's also with the BNB, some of the charts say that SMA October 9, short-term trader, the price now is 400 plus, 400 plus, and what the boom and something boom and bear we see is what maybe it will turn down the price to 383. If it go up higher, it's going to extend the next level. In the good scenario, the Bitcoin go higher, they will hit the target 554. Uh, that means it depends on the lines SMA or EMA, some line. The best rally to 518 of this
This is
554
talking about which currency for this
BNP.
BNB.
Yeah,
Yeah, 554 is not enough.
but it's need to reach the 554, right?
Yeah, but I think at 554 is a good thing. I can sell some that I bought at 500 or something.
Yeah, that's right. But the bear may rally to 518 also.
Yeah.
If it's go to 518, it can go higher. If it cannot reach the 518, it will here can this go down next because it look like remember the death rod and the golden cross. Yeah, it's
Yes.
like that. Yeah, that is if it cannot reach the golden cross, it go to the death cross, and it go down to the A3. Yeah, that's one of the discussion the price of some cryptocurrency, the main currency. We also can see some the uni, lunar, uh, lunar.
Yeah.
Those a lot. If you want to if you want us to share more, discuss more, and we please comment and drop us a chat and connect with us to let us know, and we will discuss more about this. And then now it's time for us to say goodbye to complete the live stream this early morning, and then share the word to Mr. Nicholas.
All right. Yeah. So hope you guys trade safely. Of course, when you have enough information, when you do a lot enough research, you know what this particular project is going to do, and you can have a better judgment for yourself whether this coin has potential or not. Yeah. Otherwise, if you don't feel good, otherwise, then just move on to the next coin.
Yeah.
Yeah, because look at this table. BTC go up, ETH go down, BNB go down. So you know, some there are always opportunities at every point at anywhere. Yeah, so doesn't mean BTC go up, then there's no more chance for you to buy something else, but there's still chance for you to buy something else. Of course, if you're hoping that BTC go to 100,000 next month, I I don't suggest you do so, but there will definitely be people who think that way. Oh, some article says BTC has potential to go to 100,000, so I buy 56, 57, 58, hoping for it to go 100, and then suddenly it comes down $10,000. It can happen. These kind of things, these kind of things can happen. But what I'm trying to say is just give yourself enough information for you to make your own decision. We are not giving you advice. We are just giving what we cover here are just information. And of course, we hope that you guys take enough responsibility for yourself as well. Okay,
Yeah.
we'll see you again on Friday. Yeah.